Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Speaking my British accent. Before I say anything, from my last video, which hit 1.2K at this moment, I got a bunch of subscribers, and I just want to say, if you are new here, what is up, what it do? I am Adolphus, aka Afro Dude. I just put my whole government out there, but you know. Anyways, thank y'all for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Like, Barbs, I know y'all was the one. I know y'all were the ones that subscribed. Thank you, Barbs. I appreciate that. Welcome. Some of y'all even went to my Instagram and followed me. What is up? What is up? So today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a tier list of my favorite Disney Channel shows, from like best to worst, legendary to chop. So I'm excited about that. I'm also very nervous because this is my first time screen recording with my computer, and I'm afraid that it's gonna end up crashing while I'm doing this because it's a little bit old. I got it like way back in it was years ago. So I'm very excited though. So just sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, you know. Let's get started. Okay, so here we are. This is so crazy. I'm sorry. This is my first time actually doing something like this. But as you can see, we have all the Disney Channel shows that are classics at the bottom. Some of these I haven't seen, which is a good amount, and also a good amount I have seen. And as you can tell from right here we have legendary, classic, okay, and chop. And at the bottom we got haven't watched. And I feel like, you know, just looking at the pictures from some of these, they will be a chop. So starting off, we got Andi Mack. I've never watched Andi Mack before. That's for the newer generation. So we're gonna put her at haven't watched. Ant Farm. Do we want to put Ant Farm at classic or legendary? Ant Farm, I'm gonna say legendary because that gave us Calling All the Monsters, and that's a song that changed lives. It saved lives, and that should have been like at least top 10 on Billboard. So we can put that on legendary. And plus, it's China Anne McClain. Like, are you freaking crazy? No, not okay. Oh shoot, hold up. Legendary. Austin and Ally. I didn't like Austin Ally, but I'm gonna give it a chop. As the Bell Rings, I think that's what introduced us to Demi Lovato, because I think that was my first time like seeing her for real. So I'm gonna give that an okay. Best Friends Whenever. I haven't watched that, but I already know it's a chop. I'm gonna put it as haven't watched. Bizaardvark, have not watched. Debunked, whatever you call it, I ain't watched it. Coop and Cammy. See, a lot of these, y'all, I have not watched. Some of them I have watched, like, you know, a good amount, but like, you can tell like this was made by somebody that was like from the newer generation. So I'm gonna put this on haven't watched. Ooh, Cory in the House. Cory in the House wasn't legendary, but it was a spinoff from That's So Raven, which automatically makes it in the legendary category nearly. But the show was nowhere near as good as That's So Raven itself. But you know what? Let's go and put Cory in the House under classic. Dog with a Blog. Chop. Even Stevens. Ooh, Even Stevens. The movie was amazing. Would I say legendary though? The movie was everything. Like, that's what I'm like. Okay, we're gonna put Even Stevens classic. Fastlane, have not watched it. Have not watched whatever that is. Girl Meets World, I've not watched Girl Meets World, but from what I've heard, Girl Meets World is a good show though. And like, I've seen some things, but I've heard certain things about it. Like, I respect it from a distance. I ain't watched it myself. But I guess, since I haven't watched it, I guess I can't put it in the category. But I'm gonna just say haven't watched. But I'm sure it's a good show though. Good Luck Charlie. Good Luck Charlie is a classic, and that Christmas movie was everything. I feel like Good Luck Charlie is one of those last shows before Disney just changed for the most part. Before it got that big rebrand, I feel like. Classic. Hannah Montana. Y'all, some of these shows, y'all already know where they're going. Hannah Montana. Are you crazy? It's legendary. Like, Hannah Montana, the music, The movie, the everything, the video games. I had all the video games. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Girl, you going in legendary. Is she going legendary? I didn't do it. I haven't seen it, but it's a child. Jessie. Jessie didn't really grab my wig like that, but I did like Jessie though. It was like, I'm gonna put it under classic because I wouldn't say it's okay. It's a classic show though. It's a classic show. The Jonas Brothers. I watched that show as well, but I didn't really care for it like that. I'm gonna give it an okay. I have not seen this show. Casey Undercover. Now, okay, see, the thing with Casey Undercover is Zendaya. Like, I didn't watch the show like that, but I have seen certain clips, and it was like That's So Raven meets Spy. And that right there, and the fact that Raven-Symoné was on the show for a little bit. A black female lead, Zendaya. Again, one of the last good shows. I didn't watch it like that, but I already know it's legendary. Legendary. Okay. Liv and Maddie. I didn't watch Liv and Maddie like that for real. But I feel like it's a good show, but if I watch it, I wouldn't say it's a classic or legendary though. I would say it's okay. She did her act. I'm gonna put that in okay. Cause I seen like a little bit of it. Lizzie McGuire. Once again, the movie, legendary. The movie was, I love the movie. The TV show was everything. Legendary. Have you ever seen such a beautiful night? I could almost kiss the stars for shining so bright. Okay. Oh, Vampire. My babysitter's a vampire. I heard lots of good things about this show, and I have not watched it, but I have seen the movie, and I have heard the show is good. So I'm gonna give it a classic because I have heard lots of good things about this show. A lot of people want it back. I'm gonna say classic. Phil of the Future, I love Phil of the Future. I just didn't like, it's not legendary to me. It's more of a classic. Like, it's one of those shows like, oh, I used to watch it all the time. Like, you know, Phil of the Future, it's a classic show. So I'm gonna give it that. Raven's Home, ooh. Raven's Home was not as good as That's a Raven show itself, but it wasn't a bad show either. I think I'm battling between classic and legendary. Because on one hand, it's legendary because it's a spinoff of a classic show and it's That's So Raven, but also at the same time, it's not as legendary as the legendary show That's So Raven. So I'm thinking I should put it in classic. But you know what? Let's go and put it in legendary because it's still the That's So Raven character, Raven Baxter. Legendary. Shake It Up. Classic. This was our introduction to Zendaya, by the way. Like, this is, when this show came on the map, this was Zendaya's big break. So we got to put that in. So with that being said, let's put it, Shake It Up is legendary. Just from that alone is legendary. I didn't watch a show like that, but like from everything that it brought and everything that it is legendary. Sunny with a Chance. I think this was Demi Lovato's big break for real. I think this was before Camp Rock. I'm gonna put Sunny with a Chance at classic. So Random, the spinoff from Sunny with a Chance, I'm gonna put that at okay. Stuck in the Middle, haven't seen it. Max, haven't seen it. That's So Raven, y'all. This is so easy. It's legendary. Like, do I even have to explain why? That's So Raven. That's So Raven. Raven-Symoné set the tone for every single Disney show that is on the air right now. Her physical comedy, her ability to sing, her ability to dance, her versatility, her comedic timing. She was like the Lucille Ball of our time, of my generation. That's So Raven is my I Love Lucy. Y'all understand? Like, it's the show. And I feel like it really, she is the Beyonce of Disney Channel. That is legendary. Suite Life, Zack and Cody, I'm gonna give it classic. Suite Life on Deck, another classic. And when Suite Life on Deck came out, I was shook. I was like, oh my God, the show's coming back. The movie was nice. Wizards of Waverly Place, I'm gonna give Wizards of Waverly Place legendary because Selena Gomez did her thing on that show. And the storyline, the movies, like, you can't go wrong. Am I the only one that feels like that was quick? I feel like that was quick. I feel like that was extremely fast. Like, I feel like that was so easy to me. I feel like it should be bigger. Or am I tripping? But either way, fast-paced, slow-paced, whatever, I really enjoy making that video and I want to make more of them. I think my next tier list video is going to be album-based or movie-based. Disney Pixar movie-based, maybe album-based, or maybe taking the list from taking songs from an album and making them, like, you know, best to worst. Something like that. But anyways, thank y'all for watching the video. I cannot wait for the next one. That actually came out really well. Like, it was all very successful. I'm definitely gonna make more of these. Be sure to follow me on every social media that you see down below. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, period. I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Deuces.